The Blades Grim introduces Occam's razor, simplifying and improving your shave. The prototype razor that we've made takes all of our experience and knowledge in razor making and in shaving, and we put all of that into one.
This razor is built to last. It's substantial in your hands. It's generational. It's not something you just buy and throw away.
We've made it so easy to clean. We made it super easy to load the blade, super easy to remove. We have its own extractor and insertion tool, so your hand's not always having to touch a blade.
Our razor is 20.
Hi, this is Luke with the Blades Grim. Today we're going to do a quick review over Occam's razor and some of the different blades that you can use in the razor. You have the Feather Super Professional, the Feather Professional blades, Light Blade, which is a little more sensitive touch, the Soft Guard, which is additional sensitive touch, and then the popular Pro Guard blades.
Hey everybody, you got Dave and Luke here from the Blades Grim, and Occam's razor is the head designer on it. He's the guy that made, like my ideas and sketches reality, and we've worked a lot to really how we start out in a lot of our prototyping and stuff is with wood. So I'll drop kind of what I like, and then Dave makes it reality by like using a micrometer and taking measurements and then putting it into he's really good with like 3D Studio Max and things like that. And we'll get a SolidWorks file, and then we'll cut it out with one of our lasers. This is actually on a CO2 laser and sometimes on the fiber laser. And then we can kind of see like, okay, this is how the head will look, and this is how we want to prototype it. From there, we take that and, we design, we work harder on like, okay, is this how is this really how we want it? Are these ears going to be too big when I'm shaving next to my ear here? Is it going to hit and rub? Okay, so we need to shrink it down, but what's the minimum size we can have, and tolerances for the screw that we need to hold it together. The kind of the first part is always like, pretty much always in wood, and then we'll go into steel from there. Dave, you want to talk a little bit about like some of the early troubles that we had maybe with the head of the razor, and what we did to solve those problems for locking it?
So the head of the razor is what determines how much reveal on the actual blade you have. So a lot of the prototyping we have done is trying to just figure out how much blade we want sticking out in front of the razor. Using wood, like Luke was saying, is probably the best way to do it. We can iterate very, very quickly. The very first rendition we had, the blade was way too tight. You couldn't hardly get the blade in or out. So then we take file everything down, remeasure, resend it to the laser cutter, and the iterative process, it doesn't take very long when you do it this way. You can go through many iterations in a single day, as opposed to manufacturing lab and then getting it back and then remeasuring and sending it back out. So with the facilities we have here allows for very quick iteration. That's probably our biggest challenge, is just how is that blade going to go in and out, and how's it going to lock into place. And
for me, one of the things that I really wanted was, and somebody noticed it, they mentioned it on Kickstarter, was the proximity of the edge of the razor to the edge of the blade. This is taking it right to the edge. So my issue is like when I keep this line like right along here, it's a real pain with the DE razor. It's really impossible for me to do it. I've tried several different ones. There's some really great razor out there I love a lot. This gives me the ability to keep that line perfect and not have to try to go like this, or because what I want the line to look like, I want to be able to shave as natural as possible, as close as I can, and keep that line. And this razor gave me that ability. That was honestly like 99% of my concern when we designed this was Occam's razor, was to simplify it, make it super easy to remove a blade and insert a blade.
On how to use Occam's razor with the Feather Professional blades, and how to extract and insert those blades. Right now what we're going to go over is kind of how to load the razor with the blade and how to extract the blade. We'll start off with this will be basically your insertion and extraction tool. It's a simple little hook tool. It's really easy to use. You're just going to basically put that in there and hook the blade just like that. I use the thumb to trap the blade. Then you just pull down, and then the blade comes out. So that makes it real easy. To load the blade, it's very easy as well. I just push the blade about halfway out, that far out. Grab your insertion tool. You just hook it around there again like that. Trap it with your thumb. Pull it out. then you're ready to load the razor. The razor loads really easy. I'll try to make it to where you can see it easy here. Just line it up, slides into the holes, push down a little. I pop that out at that point. Use 2 thumbs right here, and it just pushes and snaps right into place. The way the razor is designed too, it gives you just a ton of clearance back here, if you can see there. So it's really easy to wash out. It doesn't clog. So you have a lot of clearance there. So, just a little bit of water washes it right out. So,
a single edge blade or a single edge razor, the cartridge style is grabbing the blade out and manually dealing with it with your hands. I have lots of single edge razors, and that's always an issue. So this puts it to where you're never exposed to the blade edge. It's always in front of you. Your hands and everything are behind it. It's easy to load, easy to remove. Long-term goal with Occam's razor is automating the blade removal and extraction and insertion into a sharp container without it. You're basically just going to lock this in. It's going to automatically pull the blade, remove it, and put in a new blade.
we need your help in doing that. And this is just one of the first steps along that road. Your support is going to be paramount in us being able to afford the molds needed to get this project off the ground.
We look forward to giving you the best shave of your life.